maths, that is of class 7. See, till now we have completed up to lesson number 7, and today we are going to start the new lesson for you, and that is simple equation. The lesson is easy and very important also, because this type of equations you are having in all the classes, okay, and it's easy also. Let's see what is meant by equation. See, equation means a statement of equality which involves one or more variables is called an equation. Now let's see this example. One statement I have written here. A number y divided by 7 gives 5. So this is written in the statement form. Let's write it in mathematical form. A number y. There is a number which is y is divided by what? 7. Gives means equal to sign, and here what does it give? It gives 5. Now you can see in this statement there is equal to sign. So remember, a statement involving symbol equal is called as statement of equality. So in this way you can see that here there is equal to sign. So this type of statement is called as equation. So in simple way, अगर किसी एक्सप्रेशन में वेरिएबल है एंड इक्वल टू साइन, यू वांट वेरिएबल एंड इक्वल टू साइन, that type of expression, that type of statement is called an equation. Okay, now here in this lesson we are going to study linear equation. What type of equation? Linear. This is the short form for equation. We are going to study linear equation. Now what is meant by linear equation? You know, when the highest power of the equation, highest power of the variable in the equation is 1, or you can say the degree is 1, that type of equation is called as linear equation. Let's see some examples. Here I have written 2x plus 7. As here variable is 1, variable is x, its power is what? 1. So here the highest power is 1. So this is which type of equation? Linear equation. Again you can see this example. You see y by 7 is equal to 5. Here y variable is here. What is the highest power? 1. So this is also an example of linear equation. Now let's, here in this chapter you have to find 2x plus 7 is equal to 4. Okay, now this is equation. So in this lesson we have to find the value of the unknown quantity. Unknown quantity means जिसकी वैल्यू हमको मालूम नहीं है. And what is the unknown quantity? Here in this example x, and here in this example y. So here we shall study the linear equations having only one variable, or you can say unknown quantity. Now let's see what is meant by solution. This is the short form, solution of the equation. Okay. Now solution of the equation means the value of unknown variable which satisfies equality of both sides of the equation is known as the solution, or you can say the root of the equation. Now let's see what does it mean. Now see, here we have 2x plus 7 is equal to 4 now. You know children, the expression which is written before equal to sign is called as left hand side, or in short you can say LHS. Okay, got it? And the expression and the terms which is written after equal to sign is called as RHS, means right hand side. So this is your left hand side terms, and this is your right hand side. Okay, so this is clear to you. Now let's see what is meant by solution of the equation. See children, here I have written one example. 2x plus 7 is equal to 4. Now let's find its, and you have to verify whether this equation, what is the value of the x. Okay, let's see what is meant by solution of the equation. Here this is the example I am taking. 2x plus 7 is equal to 4. Here you have to verify that if x is equal to, you will put minus 3 by 2. Are you getting both the hands equal or not? Solution means if the value of this plus 7. Now I have written that x equal to what you have to put? Minus 3 by 2. So let's put x is equal to minus 3 by 2. So let's see. This is 2. 2 will remain as it is into. Here it is what? Minus 3 by 2 plus 7. Let's simplify. 2 to get cancelled. What is left now? Minus 3 plus 7. Simplify. Minus 3 plus 7, you know, 4. And children, you see, here 4 is what? Right hand side. And you are getting left hand side is equal to right hand side. So hence we will write that x equal to minus 3 by 2 is the solution, or you can say is the root. Root and solution both have the same meaning of the given equation. Okay, so I hope all these points are clear to you. Remember, equation means when there is variable and equal to sign. This side is called as left hand side and this side is called as right hand side. And linear equation means where the highest power of the variable is what? 1. So in this lesson we are going to study about linear equations. How to find linear. Now let's see some methods. There are some methods to find the value of the unknown quantity, that is value of x or y, or you can say any variable. There is trial and error method, there is systematic method also, and there is transposition method also. So let's see first trial. What is meant by trial and error method? Okay. See, this is any example I have written for trial and error method. I am going to explain you which method. Trial and error. Okay. Trial and error method means you have to try some values of x. You will put here on the left hand side and you will simplify by using that value, and you have to see whether you are getting right hand side or not. So this is called as trial and error method. Let's see how. Now suppose if x equal to, I am putting 0. If x equals to what? 0. So when I am putting x is equal to 0, let me write here your left hand side. Your left hand side is 2x plus 4 and your right hand side is 16. Now let's put x equals to 0. Now if I am putting here 0, 2 into 0 plus 4. Let's simplify. 2 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 4, 4. Is it equal to 16? No. Okay. Now let's try x equals to 2. Okay. If I am taking x equals to 2, so let's put here 2 into 2 plus 4. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 4, 8. It is again not equals to 16. Now let's put x equals to 5. Let's see now. 2 into, in place of x, put 5 and simplify. 2 5 is 10. 10 plus 1, 14. It is not again equals to 16. Now let's try if x is equal to 6. Now 2 into 6 plus 4. Let's simplify. 2 6s are 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Yes. 16 is equal to RH. Yes, right hand side. So when x equal to 6 you have put in the left hand side, you are getting right hand side. So what it shows? It shows that, it implies that x equals to 6 is the solution of the given equation. Solution means answer. Okay. So this trial and error method is what? Time consuming. It takes time because we don't know by what the value it will satisfy the equation. Okay. So this is how we can solve the sums based on trial and error method. If the heading is use trial and error method, so you have to use this. Okay. Now let's today start exercise 8.1, the first exercise of the lesson. And here the first question is, write each of the following statements as an equation. See children, I will just, here 6 sums are there. I will read the question, questions are there. Okay, maybe sometimes I will not write the question, answer I will explain you how to write it. Okay, so let's move to exercise 8.1. Let's see your question number 1. Write statements as an equation. Some statements are given to you. You have to write these statements into the form of an equation. So very easy. This topic we have already studied in the previous classes also. In the previous chapter also in algebraic expression, their statements were written and you have written the mathematical form. Now let's read how. The sum of, sum means plus, sum of what? 4 times x. Times means multiply. Okay. 4 times x and 7. So the sum means plus, sum of what? 4 times x and 7 is means equal to, remember, is what? 16. Okay. Move to this one. 5 subtracted from 3 times a number. We don't know that number. Okay. So let that number be what? X. What he is saying? कि 5 subtracted from, 5 को subtract करना है किसमें से? From 3 times a number. Let that number be what? Let that number is x. So from 3x you have to subtract 5 gives means मिलता है. What you are getting? 7. So whatever getting, that always we write after equal to sign. Okay. So here this is equal to 7. Now see this. 1/3 of p is 2 more than 5. So before is we have to write left hand side. After is your right hand side. Okay. So 1/3 of p. So this is 1/3, 1/3. Of means multiplication. P. 1/3 of p is what? 2 more than 5. 5 से 2 ज्यादा. So 2 more than means plus 2. 2 more than what? 5. So it will be 5 plus 2. Okay. Now this 1/3 into p can be written as p 1 ja p. This you can write like this also. P by p is equal to 5 plus 2. Okay. Now let's see this. 1/4. As 1/3 means 1/3. 1/4 means 1/4. So 1/4 of a number x added to 6. 1/4 of a number x. We have given here x. So we will write 1/4 of x added means plus added to 6 gives 9. So simple. Let's see this one. The number a, what is the number given now? A is the number divided by 6. So a divided by 6 gives 5. Okay. Now see this. 4 subtracted from 1/4 of p. 4 you have to subtract from 1/4 of p. So जो भी from के बाद लिखता रहता है वो पहले लिखना है अपने को. So from 1/4 of p. So this is 1/4 of p. You have to subtract 4, which gives 6. It means you can write this like this also. P by 4 minus 4 is equal to 6. Okay. So this is how you can write your first question. Now let's move to question number 2. Question number 2 is check whether the value given in the bracket is a solution of the given equation or not. So here is the second question for you. Check whether the given value in the bracket is the solution of the given equation. You have to check whatever the values given in the bracket is the solution of the given equation or not. I already told you solution means when you put this value in the left hand side, are you getting right hand side or not? Now let's see. We will write here, put p equals to 5 in LHS of the equation. So what is your left hand side? P plus 6. So in place of p you will put 5. 5 plus 6. Simplify. You are getting 11 means LHS is equal to RHS. So we will write hence p equals to 5 is the solution of the given equation. same way you will write, put x equal to minus 1 in left hand side. Direct I am writing here, but you have to write according to this. LHS is what here, 3x plus 9. Put x equals to what? Minus 1. So 3, whenever you are putting values, take bracket. In place of x, you will put minus 1 plus 9. Now you simplify. You know, plus into minus is minus. This will be minus 3 plus 9. And when you simplify, you are getting 6, which is not equals to right hand side. Okay, so here we will write x equals to minus 1 is not the solution of the given equation, as LHS and RHS you are not getting equal. So this is how you can solve the third example also. Now let's move to question number 3. Now see, the question is solve the equations by trial and error method. I already explained in the introduction part. Let's see once again. First of all, you will write the given equation is this one. Write here LHS, give some space and write RHS, right hand side. This is your left hand side. I told you that the expression before equal to is the left hand side, the expression after equal to is right hand side. Now let's check out the values by what this left hand side and RHS are equal. Now see, we will put if x equals to 0. So here in place of x, we have written x equal to 0. Let's put 0, 3 into 0 plus 2 and simplify. You know, first you have to multiply. You will not add 0 plus 2. Remember, this is wrong practice. According to BODMAS, you have to use this first. 3 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, which is not equal to 14. Now let's check next value. X equal to 1, start 3 into 1 plus 2, 3 ones are 3 plus 2, 5, which is again not equal to 14. Now let's take x equal to, now I am taking 2. Okay, so here 3 into 2 plus 2, 3 to just 6 plus 2, 8, which is not equal to 14. Now again you see 3. So let me simplify. 11, not equal to 14. Now let's check it out for this value of x, that is 4. 3 into 4 plus 2, simplify. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 2, 14, yes. 14 is equal to 14, yes. So here you are getting when x equal to 4, LHS and RHS are what? Equal. So we will write therefore x equal to 4 is what? Is the solution. Simple. X equal to 4 is the solution of the given equation. Okay, so I hope you understood this example. Let's take one more example. Second example I am taking 2m by 5 equals to 2. Second is 2m by 5 equals to 2. Again, LHS, RHS, this is your left hand side and this is your right hand side. Let's check it out. Okay, now let me take. You have to use x equal to 0 also. Let me skip that or you want to. Okay, let's take. If m equals to 0. Here in place of m you have to put 0. There is no sign, means what is there? Multiply. So 2 into 1 by 5. Simplify 2 by 5. So which is not equal to 2. Now if m is equal to 1. So here 2 into, sorry, here I have to put 0 now. M equals to 0. So 2 zeros are 0, which is not equal to 5. Let's put 1 is what? 2 by 5, which is not equal to this. Okay, let's see. Here again not equal to right hand side. Not equal to. Now let's try for this value. M is equal to 5. So 2 into n, 5 by 5. 5 get cancelled. You know you have to simplify. And here we are getting 2n is equal to 2. So here by putting the value of m as 5, you are getting LHS and RHS equal. So at last we will write. Hence m equals to 5 is the solution of the given equation. So in this way children, all the sums you have to try of this question number 3, trial and error method. So this is how we can solve the sums. Now let's write question number 4. Write the statement for each equation given below. So this is the opposite of question number 1. In question number 1, the statement was given and you have written equation, and now equations are given to you. You have to convert it into statements. So let's move to question number 4. Now see children, there are many ways to write equation in the statement form. Let's see how. Question is 2x is equal to 6. So someone can write 2 times 6 gives 6. Sorry, 2 times x or 2 times a number gives 6. Or you can write twice a number is 6. Okay, it's your choice. 2 times is twice. You can write twice a number. What is that number? X. We don't know. So twice a number is equal to means is 6. Okay, let's see this one. 3. Here what is the sign? Multiplication. 3 times. Now here addition given. Addition of 3, x and 3. So 3 times the sum of x and 3 gives 30. Okay. Or you can write thrice the sum of a number and 3 gives 30. Gives or is, both are same. Okay. So you can write here 3 times the sum of a number and 3 gives 30. Okay. Now let's see this one. 3 by 4. You know 1 by 4 means 1/4. 1 by 2 means 1/2. 1 by 3 means 1/3. So here is 3 by 4. So what we write? 3/4. Okay. So 3/4. And what is the symbol here? Multiplication. So it's off. So you can write 3/4 of a number. Of a number is 6, or it's your choice. You can write gives 6. Now let's move to this. 3m minus 4 is equal to 17. 3 times m, 4, or you can write 4 less than 3 times m gives 17, or when 4 subtracted from 3 times a number gives 17. Both are same. Okay. So it's your choice. What do you want to write? Okay. So in this way we will write that 4 subtracted from 3 times a number gives 7. So in this way, remaining sums of this question number 4 you can solve. As which sums I left here, you can see x plus third one. X plus 4 is equal to 11. So if x plus 4 is equal to 11, so what will you write? 4 added to a number is 11. Okay. Now next is fourth one. 7p plus 7 is equal to 70. So 7 plus 7 written. Here it is written 7p plus 7 is equal to students, today we have studied 8.1 question number 1 to 4. This is part 1 of 8.1. In the next video, I will explain you question number 5. That will be the part 2 of the same exercise. So till keep watching the videos and the lectures and work hard. Very important is do the practice regularly. Okay. So till then, goodbye. Complete the exercise. Okay. Have a nice day.